Hello everyone, I'm Deb Courtney and welcome to my YouTube channel today. I'm so glad you're here today. I am covering a number of different topics that I have pulled from my journal that I've been keeping for a number of many years. Each topic may or may not resonate with you, but you may know someone that it may resonate with and you can let them know about it. So today's topic has to do with as you have believed. I was looking for a title to give it, and that's about the only one I could come up with. Simply because we all believe in something. Everybody has a belief system. You may not have thought about it like that, and you may still not think about it like that, but you believe in something, good, bad, better or worse. We all believe in something. And so this has to do with an issue that I was having a problem with earlier on in my life that had to do with disappointments and what I believed that about people and their attitudes and actions and their words and how they acted them out in their life. Maybe not, maybe sometimes towards me intentionally, and sometimes towards me unintentionally. It was just the way they were. It was just the way they are. It was just where they were at in their journey, where I was at in my journey, and how life just played out. So let me go to my journal here and go over some points that I have that I think hopefully will help you. There are positive thoughts that produce positive lives, full of hope and faith. There are negative thoughts that produce negative lives, full of fear and doubt. Have you ever come across anybody that never really talked about being positive? Seems like everything came out. They prefaced it with a negative. Seems like I see and hear more people like that than I have in the past. You know, a prime example of this is, it's a Monday that I'm filming this. And an individual, I asked this individual at the gym today, I said, how are you? Well, it's Monday. Monday, the day Monday, has gotten a bad rap. There's been songs sung about Monday, but it has gotten a bad rap because Monday is back. I guess people look at it more like back to work, back to reality, back to the grind. Whatever other words you want to, a terminology you want to put in there. And you know what? I told that person, I said, yes, it's Monday, but this time you have to intentionally turn your mindset to what you want each and every day to look like and be. Whether it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, whatever. And I've decided just not to look at the day. I know it's a Monday. I know we have Tuesday, every day of the week. However, my mindset is becoming more and more that it's whatever day it is, it's going to be a great day. And that's the mindset I chose to have. That's just a little example. I kind of got on a rabbit trail there. Let me go back to my notes here in my journal. Some people are afraid to hope because they have been hurt so much in their lives. People experience so many disappointments. I know I've been there. I've got a ton of them. That they do not think that they can face the pain of another disappointment. Therefore, a lot of people just refuse to hope so that they will not be disappointed in case things do not work out like they hoped they would. You have a lot of people that live day in and day out like that. Because the disappointment hurts, they set up a lifestyle, and sometimes they're not even aware of what they're doing. They set up a type of lifestyle, a negative lifestyle, a type of behavior that sets up a negative lifestyle, that everything that comes at them becomes a negative thought. Therefore, it shows up negative. Now, there is a phrase that goes something like this. For as a person thinks in their heart, so are they. Or you could say it, for as he thinks in his heart, so is he. For as she thinks in her heart, so is she. That is very, very true. And you have to understand and remember that, where does it all come from? It first begins as a thought. I wasn't extremely negative, but I had some negative thoughts in regards to people. I had some thoughts in regards, I wasn't going to let people get too close to me. I kept them at an arm's length distance. I didn't want to put people too high up on a pedestal because I feared that they wouldn't measure up. And therefore, if they don't measure up, you don't put people up too high, then you won't be disappointed when they can't show up for whatever reason. That's not good. That was not good for me. You can't, I've had to learn that people can only go as far as they can go. Most people cannot go with you all the way through life. They can go so far with you. They may be able to go a year with you. They may be able to go 6 years, 10, 15, 20 years. But there are a lot of people that just can't go but so far with you. This was my philosophy. I wrote this down. This was my philosophy, and this is what I practiced for a certain period of length of time in my life. If you do not expect anything good to happen, then you will not be disappointed when it doesn't happen. And so that's how I lived, because it was contingent on what had taken place in my younger years growing up. So it's a very easy trap to fall into. Because you know why? It comes naturally. You know what? Negativity comes more naturally than positivity comes. It really does. Hey, try it out. Do this. Meet different people during the day, as many as you can, or take it for a week. Do it for a week and see what kind of response you get back when you ask the question, well, how are you doing today? Just that simple question, you will be surprised at. I think it has worked for me. I get more negativity out of that question of the people that I ask, how you doing today? Well, yeah. Try it. I just ask you to try it. This is something I wrote down, and I hope this will help you out. I thought that my avoidance of hope would protect me from being hurt. I had encountered so many disappointments in my life, like I said, a lot of devastating things had happened to me, that I was afraid to believe that anything good might happen. Do I have anybody that has been through that? I didn't. I had a negative outlook. It wasn't really terrible, but I did have a negative outlook on most things. Not everything, but on most things. But I did have, since my thoughts were just about all negative, guess what? So were my words, and therefore so was my life. it all goes back to it. You know what? It circles back around to the fact that as our thoughts are negative, our words are negative, and our lives are negative. As our thoughts are positive, words are positive, life is positive. And I've tested this every which way I can test it, and it is what it is. It it's a system that's set up like that. Okay. So, and there is a there and here's another verse that I wrote down. I think this is very important to bring out at this time, and it goes something like this: "It will be done for me as I have believed." Or you can put in yourself, "It will be done for you as you have believed." Now, I need to give you some clarity here. I'm not implying that you can just get anything you want just by thinking about it. But there is a force in this world that is alive and active that you can speak in agreement with a good will that has been planned and set forth for your life, or you can speak in agreement with a bad will, and that will play out in your life. So if you don't have a clue of what why, people ask the questions are always the same. Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? That seems to be the universal question about every human being that's ever been born. Well, I just want to let you know that there has been a good plan for your life. And whatever that plan is, you will be blessed for it if you will reach for it and run for a good plan that has been set forth for you to have in your life. And the last thing I want that I have in my journal, I want to share with you is that you need to begin. I had to begin to think positively about my life, just like you should. I had to practice, because it's nothing that's going to automatically fall into your lap out of heaven. You have to intentionally act on it. You have to intentionally practice being positive in each and every situation that arises. Sometimes it's hard to find a good positive out of a situation that's arisen. But you know what? There probably is. We may not want to, well, how can this be a good thing for me? Well, maybe it's a door that needs to be closed in your life, or maybe it's a person that needs to exit your life. Whatever it is, whatever is taking place in your life at the moment that is not so good, expect something good to come out of it. So, I hope that helped you. So glad you found me today. I'm glad I found you. Go out and make it a great week, and we'll have another great topic next week. Bye.